Winter has brought some of the coldest temperatures in decades to parts of the United States. It's great for ice fishing because for the first time in nearly 20 years, the Great Lakes are covered in ice. Roza Kazan takes us to Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin.
25-year-old Brandon Bennett, or Tuna as the locals call him, has been an ice guide since he was 12, here in Sturgeon Bay. He says ice fishing isn't what it used to be. Propane-powered augers instead of hand chisels.
These new power augers, they cut through ice like no other.
And heated tents instead of buckets for a seat.
These are today's new designs of portable ice shelters. They take less than a minute to 2 minutes to put up.
Lonnie Goman, owner of Trophy Ice Fish, says ice fishing has become more accessible.
And they pop up in minutes. You can drill your holes, put a heater in there, and you're ice fishing.
He even builds these insulated ice shacks that he can move once the fish relocate.
So what we're gonna do is get down to the bottom and then just...
The promise of comfort has appealed to this group of South Koreans who live in Chicago.
I could ice fish only when it's warm or anything because outside is very cold. Yeah.
A new and improved ice fishing experience now draws men and women alike, and even children. Cal Lawton and his 2 grandsons got an ice fishing tour as a gift for Christmas.
When I found out that 1, I was going to drive out in a heated truck, and 2, fish in a heated shanty, I was relieved.
And while the basics of ice fishing remain the same, a rod, a weight, and bait, there is no lack of pricey gear to enhance the experience.
This is an underwater camera.
It will let you see if a fish is nearing a bait. Yours for $200 to $600.
I guess improved fishing made fishing really fun, especially if you have young kids and they'll sit there and watch TV all day.
The American Sport Fishing Association says Americans spent $260 million on ice fishing in 2012, up almost 10% from the year before. There's also sophisticated solder systems and even battery-operated, remote-controlled heated soles.
It's got a little sensor in the sole, so you put the sole in your boot. Your feet get cold, you turn it on.
Levine says this year ice shelters have been flying off the shelves thanks to the season's record-breaking cold. This winter has been so unusually cold. It came a lot earlier and is expected to last a lot longer. That this ice right here is now 3 to 4 feet thick, and we're about 2 miles away from the shoreline.
We've had great ice, which is unheard of. You know, it could probably possibly set records this year. So, and it doesn't look like it's going to be warming up anytime soon.
Goman estimates the longer season will boost his business by 40%. And for the anglers out there, it's still about having a good time.
4 guys in a shack and my friends and spending time together on the ice and cooking bratwurst on the grill and maybe having a cold beer once in a while and catching the fish.
For some, it hasn't been a bad winter after all. Roza Kazan, CCTV, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin.